Catch 'em all.
What's really good? It's your boy Rico, but you already know that because you're on my channel. It's here. We finally have something to talk about. I can finally upload a video. I mean, I could have uploaded videos before, but I just didn't really want to because there was nothing going on. But we have some news. So let's cover it. Please excuse my ignorance because I haven't really looked at it that much. I've been busy with work, so this is going to be kind of new. It might be a little long of me ranting. So let's start with this. Announcement of maintenance related to a major update. Thank you for playing Pokemon Duel. We are working on a major update for Pokemon Duel. Pre-register for the upcoming team match event to receive bonus items to use in the event. Bonus items, okay? So we have our three teams. We have Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise. Select a team and tap OK to confirm. You'll be able to change your team selection at any point during the pre-registration period. Let's go back down. The game will tell us when the game will be down, showing the maintenance on the 8th at 5 a.m. UTC or 11 p.m. my time. Note that there are no changes to the effects themselves. We made the text easier to understand. Okay, they're talking about text. Can't be playing. We are updating to version 4.0. They hope we enjoy playing Pokemon Duel. If you attempt to play this game, blah, blah, blah. Make sure, this is very important, guys. For those guys who have not done this, I stress to you to do this because I've lost my account twice. Please be sure to set up your data transfer ID and password so that your data will be protected in the event of any accident, such as accidentally uninstalling the app during an update. Tells you how to do it. What in the world is this? What in the world is this? We have a team match event. The question is, what team are you guys going to be? What team am I going to be? Now, this depends on what kind of rewards we're going to get. Because it says bonus items. Obviously, it's a clear-cut choice. If it's like, whatever team you select, you get that figure. If I choose team green, if I'm Venusaur and I get a Venusaur, then it's obvious for me that I'm going to pick Charizard. Why? Because Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions. Charizard X, Charizard Y. I want them both. And I don't have a Charizard, and I really need one. If it's not like that, if it's just some sort of team thing and you get some different bonuses and you don't get these figures, I'll probably go with Venusaur because Bulbasaur is one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Venusaur was the first Pokemon I ever got to level 100 on the Game Boys. Blastoise is pretty cool, though. Part of me wants to pick Blastoise just to keep the Team Blue, Team Mystic, you know, because I'm Team Mystic in Pokemon Go. But I don't know. What in the world does this mean? What do you guys think this means? Pre-register for an upcoming team match event to receive bonus items for the event. I have no idea what that means. Alright, now let's cover the partial stat imbalances. I didn't do that. Nope, go away. Nope. Look at that, I have 30 boosters, man. We're gonna have a mass opening and I cannot wait. Okay. Alright, let's just go over this. We're just gonna go right into it. Okay. Change the total value limit of plate cost from 6 to 8. Now, when I first read this, I was like, that's going to make things way chaotic. I don't know how I feel about this. But as I continued reading, we are planning to implement Mega Evolution in the upcoming major update. Mega Evolution in this game is accomplished by using plates which correspond to Mega Stones. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because if you want Mega Evolutions in your deck, you're going to have space. And that, I mean, who knows how many plates it's going to be? It's going to be 1, it's going to be 2, it's going to be 3, it's going to be 4. Who knows? It makes sense. But I see a lot of people are like, oh, let's just run like all the Latios and 4 double chance. Or not double chance, but hurdle jumps. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Primarily because I want Mega Evolutions in my deck. And that's all I care about is using Mega Evolutions because I cannot wait to see what they can do. Okay, let's talk about stat changes. Starting with Giratina. Giratina changed Shadow Claw 110 to Shadow Claw 130. This is going to make it a lot more competitive. I agree with this. Change one of its slashes to Will-O-Wisp and change the other slash to Hex. Okay, let's talk about it. Basically, it tells you it has a 1 MP, has a shadow ability. You can move this Pokemon through an adjacent Pokemon to a spot next to that Pokemon. So if you guys didn't know, here's one Pokemon. Here's Giratina. Let's say he's on your entry point. There's one guy in the center, and there's nobody in the middle right here. Giratina can go right there. Boom. Where are we at? Okay, so you can leapfrog Boomerang Tails. Okay, and while its Shadow Claw 110 was plenty of its spread as its main attack, Giratina was extremely weak against special conditions such due to slash 50 being in 2 locations. Yeah, it was kind of annoying. Now, by changing one of its slashes to purple attack Will-O-Wisp, which inflicts burn on the battle opponent, kind of like Shuppet. I can't even think right now. We have mitigated that weakness while setting it up with a new attack, Hex, that does double damage in the battle opponent is affected by the special condition. So this figure should be able to play a role in the deck that uses special conditions, which I kind of like. If you guys don't know, Hex does 50 damage. There's a picture on the website that shows Giratina's figure right here. So it shows it doing 50. If it lands on Hex and you're poison, burn, slept, frozen, it does 100 now because it doubles. So that's cool. Rayquaza, they changed extreme speed 120 to extreme speed 140. Now I saw a lot of people talking about like everybody's gonna use Rayquazas now. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. Gold attacks are attacks specialized for speed rather than power, so their damage value is generally lower. If the damage value is too high, it will beat white attacks in addition to purple attacks, so it will be too strong. However, Rayquaza's extreme speed was set as an exception. Now we have changed its extreme speed 120 to 140 to return it to its initially set overpowering Rayquaza form. As the usage rate of Rayquaza increases, the ability Primal Rage will trigger, increasing the chances of further increasing to Rayquaza's MP and damage values. We are bound to see more instances of the opponent's energy play effects being negated by the break energy attack. Okay. Giratina, Rayquaza, Latios. It's evident we're going to have a Dragon Gym. So Rayquaza is going to be prevalent in the Dragon Gym, and it's going to be crazy because it's going to have a 3 MP because everybody's going to be using Rayquaza. It has the Primal Rage ability where it gives them +1, and they're already getting an additional +1 because it's the Dragon Gym. It's going to be crazy. If you don't have Rayquaza, like, you probably should get one. I think I only have one, and I fused them. That really pisses me off. Latios changed Mist Ball 110 to Mist Ball 130, changed Dragon Breath 70 to Dragon Breath 100. Dude, Latios with X attack is gonna be a monster now because now you don't really have to worry about getting KO'd and being eliminated from the battle. If you can compete with a 160 to a 130 damage in battle, I think we're gonna see more of them. Latios changed the Luster Purge from 120 to Luster Purge 140, changed Dragon Breath 70 to Dragon Breath 110. In exchange to their hallucination ability that excludes them from the duel, if they are knocked out, Latios and Latios have high attack power and MP dex. Using Latios and Latios bring a unique kind of fun, not just in terms of using the figures, but in matching up as well, since these figures will exclude one by one over the course of a duel. However, with the increase of the figures surpassing Latios and Latios in attack power, their usage rate in top leagues has fallen. Yes, they have. Now we have powered up the attack power of both of them to once again allow them to shine in thrilling duels. In addition, on a smaller note, you can look forward to our planned offering of Latios and Latios specific plates in the future. What can these plates mean? Like, what if it makes it so they don't be hallucination or excluded from battle? I am so curious to see what these plates specific for them are going to be. Dredigon. I don't know how to say his name. Dredigon. Change Revenge 40 to Revenge 70. Dredigon has a range of capabilities, including Mold Breaker ability, which negates a battle opponent's ability-based attack damage changes. The White Attack Dragon Tail, which has an additional effect that moves the battle opponent to the bench, and the White Attack Revenge, which boosts damage values by the number of Pokemon in your PC. So Revenge can now do a total of 90 damage. It's more competitive than 70. However, it's currently spot where it does not have enough firepower to knock out an opponent. Now, by increasing the base damage value of Revenge, we have increased the number of the figures. Okay, Dratini. another dragon Pokemon. Like, you know we're going to have our Dragon Gym. Change Tail Snap to a new attack, Freezing Tail, and decrease its will piece size. Increase the will piece size of a Dragon Range. Increase the will piece size of Push Aside. Decrease the will piece size of a Miss. Dratini's going to be really easy to evolve now. We have set up Dratini with a white attack with new settings, Freeze Tail. I don't know how I feel about this. Like a dragon having a freezing attack when dragons are weak against ice. Like, I don't know. I don't know where this came from. Just like Ice Beam, this attack causes the battle opponent to become frozen if the opponent is knocked out, and I think it does 30 damage. So, I mean, Dratini's gonna be a really versatile figure in my opinion. If you power it up to level 5, Dratini will have a 50% chance to spin its purple, which I'm pretty sure pushes them back, and that allows them to evolve into Dragonair. The new Dratini has a sleeper potential to form the core of deck strategy, such as combining it with Suicune, which has an attack that excludes. So basically, if you freeze with Dratini, now you can exclude with Suicune. I don't know how I feel about that attack. I don't know. Smoochum. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. We'll read this first, then we'll go over it. Smoochum, increase the will piece size of Sweet Kiss. Decrease the will piece size of a Miss. If you guys didn't know, Smoochum is the lower evolution, or the pre-evolution of Jinx, which is a psychic, ice psychic Pokemon. I think it's psychic. Yeah, ice psychic Pokemon. We have made slight changes, reducing the will piece size of its Miss and increasing the size of the purple Sweet Kiss, which makes the battle opponent confused. To make this figure easier to use, we can expect big things from this figure, particularly in duels which have rarity restrictions on the figures you can set. Okay, we know we're getting a Dragon Gym. The question is, what's the other typing that's going to be super effective against it? Because Dragon Gyms are weak against Dragon, or Dragon type, excuse me, are weak against Dragon, weak against Ice, and they're weak against Fairy. People are thinking it's going to be an Ice Dragon and Ice. It's not going to be a Dragon Dragon, of course. That'd be weird. That'd be crazy because all dragons would get plus 20 and plus 1 MP. And then there's also Fairy. Did we? We didn't have a Fairy Gym, did we? I don't think we did. I think it would be cool if we did though, or not did, but like have the Fairy type super effective against a dragon. But Smoochum is an Ice type Pokemon. So that's where people are assuming it's going to be Dragon and Ice. I'm going to join that bandwagon as well. What I really wanted to talk about too is from our friend Stranger, what was that? Stranger Almanac, something like that. It looks like, I mean, we can't really dismiss the leaks entirely. I mean, it didn't come out when we thought it was going to come out. And he mentioned nothing about this, the partial figure stat bounce, but I think this would have happened regardless if there was an update or not because of the following gym. The only thing we got regarding the update was the events, so I don't know. We could still, the stuff that he said with the Mega Evolutions and the Abracadabra Alakazam line and the, what else was it, Poliwrath, and I don't know, those, it could still be true. What do you guys think? But here's also that something very important. I've been sitting on these boosters for like 3 days. I have not played Pokemon Duel, and I've been itching to play Pokemon Duel. So what we're going to do, the video's already like 14 minutes long, yeah, so we're not going to play any games, and plus I'm going to have to play against a bot, because like I said, it's been like 3 days, but we're finally going to open these. We're not going to wait until the 8th, because I want to play some Pokemon Duel, and I want to record some games for tomorrow and the following weekend, and until the 8th happens, okay? So let's first open these up, so I can get the Mew. We're going to get Mew this time, starting with this blue, maybe. Hello? Okay. Starting with an uncommon. Pinch. Okay. Hey, look, your boy's almost into 3K again, so that's kind of exciting, right? It's gonna be a rare. No, it's not. Okay. Century. Okay, so we have our Locked booster. We have 2 rainbows. We're getting an EX, and it's going to be Mew. Give me your energy. We'll go with the Locked booster first. Mew! Oh, man. At least it's an EX cube, though. I told you we're getting an EX. It's not Mew. It's the cube. So that's cool. Alright, so we got 2 rainbows here. Here we go. Give me those rainbows. No, it's rare. Alright guys, you ready? You ready for this? You ready for Pikachu? Are you ready? Other Pikachu. Are you ready? Here we go. I mean, I can't complain. I don't have a Rhyperior, and I've run into trouble playing Rhyperior. I'm just not that good with 1 MP mons. Like I don't know how to use them. I'm not good at them at all. It's a little upsetting. But we got one. We got an EX. We got 2 EXs that turn. So that's awesome. But guys, guess what? Your boy Rico is back. We will be putting out more content, and I'm gonna start recording games. And I will probably upload like games that I thought were interesting. But we have, what's the day? The 3rd, 4th? I don't know. But we have about a week left, and I'm super excited. But in the comments below, tell me what team you're gonna be and why. Until then, peace.